Okay, so I decided to try out a new case pattern that I have never tried before, and I ordered one from Collector Knives because it seems like Mike Latham over there at Collector Knives might look at the knives before he puts them in his inventory and doesn't just send out boxes without ever opening them or anything. Because it seems like, I mean, I've gotten 3 case knives from Collector Knives, and all 3 of them were pretty good. This one's excellent. My rust lock was really good, and my case cheetah was what I would consider to be good enough for a pocket knife that I'm going to carry and use. But this knife is excellent. This might be one of the best made case knives I've ever gotten. Um, there's no gaps pretty much, maybe some very slight gaps up here near the bolster between the back springs and liners. Um, the blades appear to be pretty much centered. The action on the blades, really good. On that main blade. And also pretty good on that secondary blade. And as you can see right there, this knife is in the chrome vanadium carbon steel, which is my preferred steel for case knives. This is the dark red jig bone. And as always, one of the things Case always does really well is their jigging patterns. I really like Case's jigging more than I like Great Eastern Cutlery's jigging. But of course, Great Eastern Cutlery just puts their knives together so much better than Case does, normally anyway. But this knife's actually put together really well. And I think I paid like $52, $53 for this or something like that. And for a knife that's this well made and well put together, I mean, this is like well worth that amount of money, in my opinion. Now, the pattern itself, the blade is like, 2.5 inches long, pretty much. So, not a huge blade. It's kind of a thinner blade, and it's a spear point. They also do make this pattern in a Wharncliffe blade. And then the secondary blade is under 2 inches. It's 1 3/4 inches or something like that. Both blades have half stops. Both blades have pretty good action. And the main reason why I bought this knife is because it's in the chrome vanadium, and it's a 2-bladed model. Now, I didn't used to like 2-bladed knives, but I've definitely gone back on that. And these days, most of my traditional knives that I really like to buy do have more than one blade. I like to have 2-bladed jackknives where both the blades come out of the same end. Those are some of my favorite patterns. Now, I do still like single-bladed knives, obviously, like the three rivet otter and, the sodbusters and everything. Still like all those, but like a 2-bladed jackknife is really nice because you have a main blade that you can use for everything, and then you got a secondary blade that you can just keep sharp if you need a sharp blade for something and your main blade is dull. But anyway, I just figured I would show this knife before I carry it and it gets all scratched up and everything, because this is probably the best put together case knife that I've ever received. And if it's not the best, it's definitely really high up there in the top 3, definitely. So yeah, I mean, really nice, put together, and I wish Case could do this more consistently. I think this one's from 2016, judging from the dots there, or X's, whatever you want to call them. I think it's from 2016. I could be wrong about that, but that's what I think that means. But anyway, just a quick little video on the Case Teardrop Jack here. And, showing off one of the best case knives I've ever gotten. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video, and I hope you guys have a good day.